The reason why the young ladies aren't listening or going to the older generation, because the older generation are the reasons why they are the way they are.
Yes.
The majority of Black mothers have traumatized their daughters. So do you agree or see the fact that the majority of your generation has abandoned, traumatized, and neglected our generation?
I personally will go back further to say my mom traumatized me, right?
Stop right there. Mm-hmm. Now we getting somewhere, y'all. If your mom traumatized you, it's a possibility that you traumatize your daughter, because we don't really know as parents, because we don't really talk to our kids. They have a certain amount of hurt, resentment, and hate for y'all. So they ain't going to talk to you when they grown. So you don't know how you affected your kid because they not going to talk to you. But the fact that they won't talk to you about it, or you won't talk to them about it, is the example and the proof that the generations of women are traumatizing the new generations of women. Yes. So it's important for us men to come in and fix this crap that y'all have broken.
What we cannot forget is, where are the dads in these equations?
When the welfare system came out, when they started giving out free housing, free government housing, women in droves made choices. Yes. They love to say they kicked men out of homes. No, women did that.
Yes.
Because the welfare system was meant for white people.
Yes.
White women was like, okay, so what I got to do to get this free housing? You can't have no man.
Yes.
The white woman was like, oh, hell no. I pick my man.
Yes.
So I'm not living in your housing if I can't bring my man with me. So no. So housing was just sitting there and it was free. And white women was like, I am not going to choose government housing over my husband or my man. I pick my man.
That's right.
Next thing you know, Black women in droves started moving in the government housing, getting the welfare, and next thing, because they said, I don't care about no man, I'm trying to move out of my mama house, because they didn't have no daddy. So listen, so next thing you know, they move into this government housing with the understanding, 100% understanding, because everybody in the projects, if you grew up in the projects, you knew there were inspectors that came to your house that's inspected one thing, to see if a man's clothing was in the house. It wasn't to see if mold was on the wall. It wasn't to see if the children were safe. It was to see if a man was in the house. Women made the choice of the government being their man instead of the Black man being their man. And men were just like, oh, wow. So you just gonna, I want to be with you, but you don't want to come over here? I get food stamps and I got free housing. Are you nuts? I ain't picking you over this. So they chose. Next thing you know, you have generations after generations after generations after generations after generations out of generations of children being made for the purpose
of a check.
Do you know how many millions of women who had a baby for the specific reason of getting welfare?
Yes.
And you wonder where the men at? Women chose to say, I don't want you. They'll have a baby by a dude, and the dude be like, let's be a family. She like, a family? Niggas, you crazy? I'm finna go get my free housing.